Hi guys, this is my channel about home brewing. If you're into beer and brewing, consider becoming a subscriber by hitting that sub button and the little bell so you don't miss anything. With that said, let's go on with today's video. Today we're doing a beer review, and today we're going to do the Allergic to Humans by Introvert Brewing. It's a double dry hopped IPA with Citra, Mosaic and Cascade. I also have the recipe here, so we're gonna get this one into a glass and taste it. Try to share my experience of the beer and see where the video takes us and run through the recipe, guys. So let's do this. Okay, so this beer was kindly sent to me by Johan of Introvert Brewing. I had a few of his beers. Okay, this is it's a gusher, Johan. Not a gusher, but it's climbing out of the glass. Okay. So it's extremely carved. And I think it was bottle conditioned, so that will be kicked up. All the yeast. Okay. Can you see the foam coming up there? Okay, so we're gonna give this a gentle pour. And there's no yeast left in the bottom, so everything's kicked up. Okay, so let's have a look at the beer. It is dark, but not as dark as you see it on camera. It's a quiet looking beer. So it's like a dark yellowy orange. It's a little bit too dark to be that hazy appearance wise, I think. If I should give any critique at this moment. It has a pillowy, quite loose white head, one finger head. It has a lot of pungent flavors coming out, fragrance. Okay. So, like peach, mango, tropical fruits. I would say like German. When I was young, there was this sheep, not juice, but it was called like a multivitamin, in Swedish multivitamin juice eller multivitamin dricka, sorry. Some Swedish there for you. Like, it was called something like that, multivitamin beverage. Couldn't even bear the name juice. And I'm not talking down on this beer because I really enjoyed that multivitamin juice. So a lot of tropical fruits, like canned fruits. Okay, that's like the most I get of it. So cheers Johan for sending me the beer to try out. Let me take another sip. Okay. It's a clean fermented beer. It is very fruity. Quite good mouthfeel to it. It has some lingering bitterness, which ain't like super nice. Trying to be very hard on Johan today from Introvert Brewing. I've tried some of his beers, and yeah, he's a really good brewer, so he can take it. There are some hints of alcohol, but it's not that bitter really. But it has like I said, like a lingering bitterness which yeah, ain't perfect maybe. So it's like peach, mango. Was more the tropical, yeah, of course that's tropical fruit, but yeah, the multivitamin juice I was talking about was more that on the nose than on the taste. So some alcohol, there's something with the bitterness that I don't like, but this is a very well made beer. So I think it's just a tweak in the recipe. Maybe change out the hops a bit, maybe, or throw them around. Maybe it could be a little bit drier, maybe a little bit lower in ABV and a little bit drier. And did I say the ABV of this beer? 6% according to the bottle. Okay guys, so let's run through the recipe, and the recipe also goes up on my Patreon page. So this is for like 15 liter batch, that's about 4 US gallons. And he used 3.8 kilos of pale ale malt, 150 grams of melodian malt, so that's about 96% pale ale and 4% melodian malt. I think that's a really good route to go. Don't add any crystals or caramels to your IPA. Of course you could do that, but I don't think you need it. I think it's better without it. You don't want it too sweet. The alcohol itself in an IPA brings some sweetness to the table. You could add some Munich malt, some wheat maybe. If you want to add crystal caramel, yeah, go ahead. It's just a suggestion. If you want color, you could throw in some dark malts at mash out. Cheers. And hops. He used for bittering Warrior hops, and he used Mosaic at 20 minutes, Citra at 15 minutes, Mosaic at 5 minutes, Cascade at flame out. He did a steep there for about 30 minutes at 65 Celsius, 150 Fahrenheit. And this was double dry hopped with Citra, Cascade and Mosaic both times. So let's see what Johan wrote, the brewer's notes. I really like brewer's notes. Too much peach and mango now. Okay. Doesn't say which yeast you used, Johan, but yeah, the peach can be from US-05. I used US-05 a lot when I started brewing. Many brewers do when they start out. It's a very good yeast, but it can really throw a lot of peach into the brews. All of my IPAs had the same flavor. It was all peach, peach, peach. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Cheers. You could try another yeast, maybe. And yeah, the mango could be from the Mosaic hops. So you said here yourself, maybe just Citra and Cascade. Yeah, why not? You don't have to throw Mosaic in every brew. So yeah, I think it's a good thing. If you have any more notes on it. FG 1013. So it's not very high, it's not super low either. So I think that's it, guys. So recipe goes on the Patreon page. So thanks, Johan, for sending me the beer. Said if it's gonna be hazy like that, maybe it was from the over carved bottle. So maybe it was that kicked up the yeast. Because if you want a really hazy beer, I would suggest doing it in a lighter color. I think that looks better. Otherwise, yeah, if you're doing it again, I would like it a little bit drier. I would. Of course, there's always the option that this is a little bit oxidized. The darker color, that malt shouldn't produce that dark color. So, and the sweetness. So it might have been a little bit oxidized, really. Can't really pick that up, but the sweetness that I'm getting and the little bit darker color than it should be with those malts, it can be oxidized. So let's add that to these suggestions. Minimize oxygen in every brew. Think about oxygen in every step. That's another motto. I have always tasted my starters. Think about oxygen in every step. Do I have another one? Surely do. So guys, as you hear, I'm rambling now. Thanks for watching. If you're new to this channel, please consider becoming a subscriber. If you want even more content, why don't you check out my Patreon page and all of my other videos. So cheers guys, and thanks for watching. DrHans out.